Greetings everyone, welcome to Nick's Mods. It's been a bit since I covered a Chima conversion, so here's one I've had in the works longer than most. Crooler Storm Cruiser, converted from Ultra Agent's Hurricane Heist. Alternatively, I also like to call it the Union. You'll see why. For years I couldn't look at all that olive green and not think it was a one-point design for Chima's Croc tribe. It's not totally outside the realm of possibility. Like a train switching tracks, sets are moved from one line to another all the time. So who knows, maybe in another timeline this was a Chima set, and I'm just restoring what was not to be. I love the Crocs. They clash perfectly with the Lions, but capturing the right balance of light and dark greens and reds, smooth versus spiky surfaces, industrial versus feral, is easier said than done. And it took me years with this mod. You may have spotted it in older videos at the other place, but when it came time for the Ultra Agents Comic Rewind, I wanted to show the official design with all the other villain stuff, but I couldn't go digging for all the pieces to revert this to its original state, so I just bought another, making this one of those rare occasions where I can show you the before and after together. So soak it in, I guess. In my Chima AU, at the beginning of the war, the animal tribes were all extremely partitioned. Lions made buggies, eagles made flyers, everybody had their own special niche and no tribe stepped out of their lane lest they upset the natural order of things. But something funny happens as more tribes ally themselves with the Lions or Crocs. The tribes start sharing technology. The waning days of the war fought with eagle tanks, flying lions, all eventually overlapping in this nightmarish, mostly finished homunculus of raven, wolf, and croc parts. One machine to end the war with Crooler being the only winner. Until a mad with power King Legravis steals it in the name of lion supremacy, turns its full might on the tribes that built it, and is taken down by Laval and Krager working together. It's a whole thing. With the Croc's signature color already so present, there really wasn't that much that needed alteration, mostly just making it more alive. I added some teeth under the split nose, making those little turret arms like a creepy unhinged jaw. I even used those serrated swords to keep the illusion going. Every bit of trans green was replaced with trans red, and I went with cones instead of those round bricks to enhance that sloping Croc shaping. I also went through a few copies of the command ship sticker sheet for those big red stripes and that scaly texture, even in some of the smaller spots. Removed the windshield, added a chi crystal, and another on the knob that spins the blades. You could put a third or fourth crystal on either side, but then it'd just be OP. A rubber tail for that tiny extra splash of lime green, and those dark red wedge eyes, while not very realistic or lifelike, do match the eyes of other Year 1 Crocs, which just kinda bulge out for one reason or another. I think it looks best in flight mode. This broad, low-to-the-ground shape is perfect for hovering over a glade at low altitudes, especially flanking the command ship. It is really imposing standing up, but sometimes I'll leave the arms tucked away and the rotors down just to look more sleek, that kind of Gerwalk mode. This thing is my love letter to the Croc tribe and their allies. They're not neglected by any means, they're a far cry from your mammoths or bats or even gorillas. There's plenty of unmodded Croc goodness to enjoy officially, but you can never have too much of a cool faction like this, and while Crooler isn't exactly a fighter, I think this more versatile machine suits are just fine. That's it for today. If you want to support this project, don't forget to check out my books on Amazon or itch.io, and my Patreon page where works like this go up a week early. See you next mod. Toodles!